Hello and welcome to the Kiwi Mum Storytime. Today I'm going to share a story with you about a tractor. This is Scout the tractor. He's a lovely green colour and he's brand new. Let's see what adventures he gets up to on the farm. It was a golden, breezy afternoon on the farm. Scout the tractor had just finished helping Bella move a stack of feed. "Nice work," Bella said with a warm smile. "You're getting quicker." Scout's engine gave a proud little putt-putt. "Thanks, I've been practicing." "Don't forget," Bella added, "quick is good, but steady is better." Scout nodded. "Steady," he repeated. Just then, Scout turned. Across the far paddock, something amazing was happening. The horses were running. Their hooves drummed against the ground like thunder. Their manes flowed in the wind. They raced across the field like they were flying. At the front was a tall chestnut horse named Comet, fast and fearless. Beside him ran Daisy, light on her feet and graceful as the breeze. And close behind was Thunder, big and powerful, his steps shaking the ground. Scout stared. "Wow!" Rusty rolled up beside him with a gentle creak. "Beautiful, aren't they?" he said. "They're incredible," Scout whispered. "They can just run." Rusty chuckled softly. "Every creature has its way." Scout didn't answer. He just kept on watching. That evening, Scout couldn't stop thinking about those horses. The way they moved, the way they raced, the way they looked so free. "I wish I could run like that," he said quietly. The next morning, Scout made a decision. "I'm going to try." He rolled out of the field. The sun was shining. The grass swayed gently. Scout took a deep breath. "Okay, running," he said. He revved his engine. 3, 2, 1, go! Scout zoomed forward. Faster, faster, faster. "Look at me! Whoa!" Bump, bounce, rattle. Scout hit a rough patch of ground and jolted wildly. A flock of chickens scattered. "Bark, bark, bark!" shouted Dotty. "Watch it!" "Sorry," Scout called, wobbling to a stop. He sat there, a little crooked. That did not feel like flying. From the fence, Comet the horse trotted over. "Were you trying to race?" he asked. Scout sighed. "I wanted to run like you." Daisy stepped closer. "But you're a tractor," she said gently. "I know," Scout said. "That's the problem." Thunder snorted softly. Scout looked down. "Because you're fast and free and amazing, I want to be just like you." "Why would you want to be a horse?" Scout looked down. "Because they're fast and free and amazing." The horses exchanged glances. Comet smiled kindly. "Running is wonderful, but it's not the only way to be." Scout wasn't convinced. "It just looks better than putt-putt." Later that day, the sky began to change. Dark clouds gathered once again. Rusty glanced upward. "Another storm," he said, "and this one looks stronger." The wind picked up quickly. The paddock gates rattled. Farmer Joe hurried to secure what she could. "Everyone stay close," she called. Out in the open field, the horses grew restless. The wind howled. Rain began to fall. "We should head back," Daisy said. but a long clang echoed across the paddock. A gate had swung loose and slammed shut in the wrong place. The horses, startled, Thunder reared slightly. Comet tried to guide them, but the wind was loud and the rain stung their eyes. They began to scatter. Back near the shed, Scout saw it all. "They're in trouble." He looked at the field, the mud, the wind, the chaos. Then he looked at the horses, running, but not in control this time. Scout's engine steadied. "They don't need speed," he said. "They need help." Scout rolled toward them into the storm. Put, 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 put. The wind pushed against him, but he stayed strong. His headlights flicked on, cutting through the rain. "Comet!" Scout called. The horse turned, relieved. "Scout, we can't get them back together." "I've got an idea," Scout said. Scout moved slowly along the edge of the field. "Follow me," he called. His steady light gave the horses something to focus on. Bella had once said, "Steady is better," Scout remembered. Daisy followed first, calming as she stayed close to Scout's light. "Stay together," she called. Thunder circled behind, helping guide the others. Comet ran alongside Scout. "You're leading us," he said, surprised. Scout smiled. "I guess I am." Step by step, the group moved forward. Not fast, not wild, just steady. Scout used his strong frame to gently block the open gaps. He guided them around the broken gate, through the mud, through the wind, back toward the shelter. Finally, they reached the barn, safe, dry, together. The storm continued outside, but inside everything was calm. The horses gathered around Scout. Comet lowered his head. "You didn't run," he said. Scout shook his cab slightly. "Nope." "You didn't need to," Daisy added. Thunder nodded. "You kept us steady." Scout's engine hummed softly. "I guess I'm not made for running." Comet smiled. "No," he said, "you're made for leading." Scout thought about that. Leading, not racing, not flying, but helping others find their way. The next morning, the storm had passed. The sun shone brightly once again. The horses ran across the field, fast, free, and beautiful. Scout watched them, and this time he smiled. "I think running looks fun," he said. Rusty chuckled beside him. "Oh, it is." Scout's engine gave a happy put-put. "But I think I like being a tractor." From across the field, Comet called out, "Race you to the fence, Scout." Scout laughed. "You'd win." "Probably," Comet said. Scout rolled forward anyway. Not fast, not wild, just steady, and just right. Well, I enjoyed that story about Scout the tractor. Not everyone can run fast, and not everyone can pull big trailers like Scout can. Everyone has their own things that they're good at. I hope you enjoyed that story, and I hope you'll listen to my next one. Bye.